Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. We heartily welcome you all to our YouTube channel cadcaemaster. If you enjoy what you see, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an upload. Yep, so agenda here is to deal with the VTU CAD topics. So I'll be taking you through the problems on isometric projections. So here we'll go ahead with the first problem, that is the projection of a combination of solids. Okay, let's get started with this. Yep, so if you're opening the software for the first time, you can just go to search bar. You can just search for Solidworks, and whichever the version you're having it will be shown here. You can do one thing, you can simply right click and pin to taskbar so that it will be pinged here. So whenever you come and next time you can just click on this. Okay, so now I'll simply click on this icon. So Solidworks will load, and yeah, so this is the window you'll get it in the beginning. You can directly select the drawing from here, or else you can just simply close this, and this is the user interface how it looks like in the beginning. So forget about everything, because as you're a beginner, don't stress yourself to engage with this user interface. Let's directly jump into the drafting workbench, that is drawing we call it as. Okay, for that you can use this new, or else you can use the file and new drop down. Okay, and it brings up this the template tab, and then from here you can choose the drawing. Okay, so as we are just only doing the drawing, you can just select this here, and you can just click on OK. Okay, so once you do that, you could see the template is open. Now here you need to select the standard sheet format. You can just select A4, and here you can just switch to custom sheet. If you take the standard sheet, it will have all the templates here. You can just simply go for the custom sheet. Okay, and A4 custom sheet size, it is showing 210 297. If you switch here also, it is 210 297. This is fine at the moment. You can simply click on OK. Yep, and this is how you get it. So right now you don't have the border and all, right? So what do we do for this? So you can simply again right click on this one, go to the properties, and here try to set it to sheet 1:1, apply the changes. Now you'll get it like this. Sometimes you might get that error. Okay, now you are in the standard drafting workbench. This is the scale. We have it in 1:1, so you can change 1:2 or 1:5, but right now this is fine. And you again need to check your unit system. So it's all in mm, so cross verify which unit system you are doing it. Very important. So if you want to set it up, you can just go to the edit units, and here you can set the decimals, how much you want. Okay, you can change your unit system. If you want, you can use the custom also. You can change it manually however you want. Right now let us go out with the mm. Okay, well, let's start with the first problem. As we had seen the problem, so we are just going to deal with the projection of combination of solids. Well, so first thing, you can simply draw a reference line. So for that, these are the tabs. Okay, the first one is the drafting tab. So this is not at all relevant for you guys at the moment. Okay, the annotation tab, you can use the annotation. You can just name. Okay, you can just drag here, and you can just mention name. Means sometimes it is needed. Like the lecturer might tell you to just have the name there, so you can just mention name. Okay, and even you can just add the roll number. Okay, fine. So once you have this is fine, and then so you can use these things later on, but right now our main intention is to sketch, and these are all the sketch tools. So we have the smart dimension here, so which is used to define the dimension. This is the line. In the line we have the center line, midpoint, and this line. Okay, and then at the moment I would like to use the midpoint line so that we can have it here. So from the center I'm simply dragging it like this. This is just for my reference. Okay, you can simply press escape. Okay, now one more important thing is you could see when I use the line, for me this is active, the dimension, right? So smart dimension is active. How do we activate? If you're using for the first time, it might not give you the same, so you can just go to this option, options, and here in the general, let me just see the sketch. There is enable on-screen numeric input. If you activate this, you can see the same. Okay, let me just show the same. You can uncheck these two. Right now if you use the line and try to do that, it won't show the dimension, right? So now again I'll go back to this and here to the sketch. I'll use this enable on-screen numeric input and I'll simply click on OK. Okay, okay guys, so let's start with the actual problem. So first thing, I would like to draw a reference line, so you can just utilize a center line here, or else you can use the line only. Later on we can just convert that into a different one, means thick and thin lines. Okay, you can simply right click and you can use the make fix. In the sense, this is for your reference now. Okay, now what you can do is you can use a shortcut. L is a shortcut to activate the line, and you can come here and you can do it. Okay, there is again we have the for construction option, you can just do it. Okay, so let me just take the reference point of this one and I would like to draw a rough sketch like this. Okay, just a rough sketch, and you can even do it manually, like here you can simply draw a line of 50 and enter, and you can simply draw one more line like this, and yeah, so let me just drag and drop it here, and you can just define the dimension manually like this. The isometric angle is 30, and you do the same thing, but here this is the shortest way. You can just do it. I'll show you what to do with this. Okay, now you can activate the dimension. You can just define a dimension. D is a shortcut to activate that. Here, smart dimension, and then just select this one and this one. What's wrong with this? Let me just remove this. Yeah, smart dimension, these two 30, yeah, and then these two again 30, yep, and then all other dimensions of a cube is 50. Just define the same. So this is 50, correct? Yeah, and then what I can do is this should be additional parameters for construction. There should be an equal option, so wherein you can just define a same dimension to each and every more dimension, smart dimension, align to edge. Can I try equal? Nope. These two equal. It is make equal. Yeah, I think this is correct. So just select these three and let me just try these two equal, and these two again it should be equal. Okay, So in short, I haven't defined the dimension for this, so whatever the dimension is there for this only, it has taken everywhere. It is a kind of shortcut. Okay, and now I would like to draw one more. This should be the reference point. From here to here, it should be again, let us measure, it should be approximately 50. Correct. Now I need to draw one more, right? You can see it's for cube, we need one more. So what is the shortcut to do this? What you can do is you can utilize these advanced options. There is more entities in the drop down. You have the copy, rotate, scale options. So let's do that. So you can hold the control, you can select these entities, okay, all. You can simply right click. I'm taking you through the shortcut. Here you can get the same tool. Use the copy entities, means I want these to be copied, right? So from here to here exactly, correct? This is perfect. And now I would like to join these. Again, you can activate line from here to here, 50, the same here, no issues. Let it be. The warnings it shows sometimes means we are just overriding the values, okay? And then here one should be there at the center, we should have it. So let me do that again. Just for my reference, what I'll do is I'll activate the line. You can activate for construction. So this is just a construction line for me from here to here, just to extract the center point. Okay, fine. This I would like to delete. You can just select like this and delete. Same thing here. Now we have exact cube ready with us, right? Now the thing is, in isometric view, the cube, the dimension won't be exactly the same. If it is 50, in isometric view it should be around 40.8, means 0.816% of the original value. So for that, what you can do now is you reduce this particular entire actual model to isometric model. For that, you can select everything, okay, not this one. And now you can simply right click. You can go to, there is an option, the sketch tool, to scale entities. Now it is, you can define the value here. It is 0.816. I had already defined it before, so it is showing you for now. So I'll just select this point as a reference, and you could see this is how the preview looks like. Yep. So once you're okay with this, you can simply click on green check. That will be scaled up. Why this happened? Let me just measure this dimension. Control Z. Okay. Let me just delete this dimension. Means it is taking, this might be a reference it is taking. Let's try now. Select all, just remove this one. Right click. Go to scale entities. 0.86. And here's the reference. Click on green check. Yes. So while scaling your model, I recommend you to not to keep the dimensions. If you keep the dimensions, it will spoil it. Okay. And now this is ready. Now I need a sphere on it, which should be placed. Very important factor is sphere, circle. If you take it, I mean sphere, if you take it in this hemisphere or the like the circle, whatever it is in the isometric view, also it should look, this sphere as well as the hemisphere should have the same radius and same diameter, right? In all the views, the front view, right view, isometric view, and whatever the views, so it should be the same dimension. That you should remember. Okay. Now even in isometric dimension, the true value of the sphere is diameter 50. Correct. So you can activate circle. Shortcut is again, it should be C. Okay. And you can just somewhere here you can draw 50. Now I should place this one exactly here somewhere. So it should lie on this point, because from in isometric view it looks like this, okay, on this point. So if you now measure from here to here, it should be exactly 50, correct? You don't need to drag and drop it. You can measure the value, because you could see from here to here it is radius 25. So now what about this dimension? I would like to change the annotation of this. I don't want it to be like this. So for that you can just go to the leaders and just change it to this one, so that it should look fine. Green check. It is showing the radius value for me now. Leaders, I would like to have the diameter. This. It's not changing. So let me do one thing. So to change this orientation, you can go to the document properties. In the dimensions, you have the diameter. For this, I would like to have this one. Even for the radius also, I would like to have this one, and you can apply. Okay, now it will be like this. Now your model is ready. If you want, you can just annotate everything. So dimension you can activate. Smart dimension, the values will be different now. You can see. So you can just override this value and you can mention ISO 30. So this is 40.8. So you can just click OK. So you can override this value by just saying ISO 30. Sorry, ISO 50. Okay. Enter. Green check. This is how it looks like. Okay. Fine. So if you want, you can add few more dimensions if needed. So this dimension I also would like to have it the radius. So from here to here, it's already a diameter it has taken. Let me just take vertical dimension. Could not be. Okay. So from here to here you can take it ISO radius you can mention, right? They should be exactly the same value, but here it is not 25. So click OK. So here you can override, mention ISO. ISO 25. Correct? You can have that. So whatever it is, you can just mention the same. And then yeah, if you want to define all the dimensions, you can just do the same thing. Well, so once you're done with this, you need to convert these all the whichever is needed. You need to just keep it, or else you can delete other. So at the moment I would like to delete them, or else you can keep them like this. Let's say these all should be for me a thick line, right? So you can go to the layers. You can just increase the thickness, or else you can simply right click. You have the change layer annotations. Let me just go ahead with the change layer. I don't have the layer to be defined here. You can add one more layer where you can add the nav. Thick, you can have it, and here you can change the thickness to 0.25. Click OK, and now you can simply right click. You can use the change layer to thick. Correct? Now if you simply green check, it will be thickened. Fine. So this is one way, or else you can have this particular tab here. So how do we add that? You can just go to right click here somewhere, have the customize toolbars. From here you can activate there should be layers. line format, you can uncheck, and if you check this, it will be here. And let's say if you want to change a line, let's say this one also to thick, you can just go here in this drop down, use 0.25. And the color, if you want to change it, again just select this, go to the color, you can just select the black. Okay, like this. Fine. So again, if you don't want these all inside, so what you can do is you can delete them. Delete this, I would like to have it. Okay, and then this also I don't want, this also I don't want. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You can cross verify with your coordinator, so whether I need to have the isometric lines or not. So that depends completely on your coordinator whether you would like to have it or not. Okay, and you can mention here the values. Let's say I would like to have a note so that actual dimension 50 mm, correct? And then ISO dimension, that should be 40.8, right? In bracket you can mention 0.816 of actual dimension. So your means if you want to just for safer side, you can just have it here, or else on the top you can have it here. Okay, fine. So I hope this is clear for you guys. We heartily thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram for behind the scenes content and the updates. Stay curious, stay awesome, and see you again in the next video.